All right, hey, it is Space, and we're back. NBA 2K17. Here we go, our first video of the season. New season, and if you're new to our channel, kind of important to establish who we are. Get asked that a lot. I am Space Word Bird. It's the name I got when I spun the Microsoft wheel of random gamer tags. Name just kind of stuck. And Party Pete, that's my son. I am the old school gamer Pete, definitely the next gen gamer. Got this little corner of our basement carved out that's dedicated to playing video games. Little peek at that room. Every game console and game we've ever owned, going all the way back to middle school for me. So, like I said, old school. And it's been said this little corner of the basement has some strange energy that has allowed us to pull multiple diamonds from packs. Yeah, some crazy pack luck during the NBA 2K16 season. Now here's a look at Pete's first pack of the NBA 2K17 season. What does he pull? A Ruby Tim Hardaway. Second pack he pulled Thon Maker. Yeah, future star of my Milwaukee Bucks. I don't care if he's 30 years old. Pete's third pack he pulls Josh Smith. Josh Smith, currently my favorite card of this early NBA 2K17 season. Yeah, Pete was on a roll. So when we're hanging out playing video games, we'll pretty much play whatever. Call of Duty, Halo, love sports games. Most recently, I was rocking Madden for a couple of weeks. I made over 1.5 million coins working that Madden auction house. It was nuts. Here's a look at my current Madden lineup. Love those chemistry boosts. Tier 2 power run. Tier 1 vertical on offense. Then put together the Denver defense. D-line getting some nice little ratings bumps. I think Madden's a lot of fun, but it happens every year. Once NBA 2K is released, Madden immediately goes on the shelf, and we are playing a ton of NBA 2K. And one other important fun fact about us, to steal a term from Robbie at Two Brothers Gaming, we are definitely budget ballers. Yeah, we're not taking handouts from empty brokers. No, we are not spending extra cash on the game. Yeah, we're playing the game. We're working the auctions. We're making our MT by sniping. So this past weekend, early tip-off weekend, made 150,000 MT on Saturday alone working this brand new NBA 2K17 auction house. And then by the middle of the week was sitting on over 200,000 MT and running a pretty decent little lineup. Then this past Thursday, the new Throwback Thursday packs dropped. They've been running them all weekend. I went shopping. I stocked up on a ton of items to flip. So sitting pretty good right now at about 130,000 MT, 50 items posted, and probably another 50 plus items waiting to go up in auction. So our plan for the NBA 2K17 season, like last season, we're going to continue to share what we're doing at the moment, stuff we're finding fun and or interesting, and sharing our successes working the NBA 2K17 auction house. Today's vid, we're going to get it out of the way. We're going to talk about our sniping and our process for working the auction house. Yeah, sniping, definitely not for everybody. There is no cheat, there is no glitch. It can definitely be a grind. Most lose interest after 15 minutes of it. Yeah, you're waiting for that next auction house update. Auction updates 4 times per hour. Sometimes people get frustrated. They're not finding anything after that first refresh and give up. It's not good. You can make MT pretty easy with some hustle, some effort, and some knowledge of what has good value and demand in the auction house. So we're going to share our process. Will it guarantee your success? Nope, it's up to you to do the work. Like I said, it takes some knowledge, some hustle, some effort, and some luck. But following our process, you'll definitely be better prepared. And that's what it's all about. Being smarter and faster, getting to the best deals first once the auction house updates. So let's go. So first off, it takes MT to make MT. So you got nothing. You got to play the game, run domination, play blacktop, collect those free rewards and packs. Then put those items up in auction. Do not try to complete sets now. I know it's exciting. Team player reward cards are back, but you need that MT to get started. I'd say once you get at least 10, 20,000 MT, you are ready to go to work. Next, you need to redefine what a snipe is. Most people associate sniping with finding high-value cards thrown away in auction for 500 to 1,000 MT. Sure, those are amazing snipes, but snipes like that are few and far between. Well, they happen, but you need to be crazy quick and crazy lucky to get them. Pete had some success with those crazy quick snipes. Yeah, the auction house early tip-off weekend was absolutely lit, but it was also early tip-off weekend. Me, I use my time to go after snipes, which are cards that are posted a couple few thousand MT below their fair market price in the auction house. For example, I'm finding an Emerald DeMarcus Cousins posted for several thousand MT under its market's value. To me, that is a snipe that sells pretty easy for 11 to 12,000 MT. Nice little profit. Cards like J.R. Smith, picking them up for under 2,000 MT and flipping them for 3,500. Yeah, I'll work the auction for an hour or two, looking for deals like these. My goal to get 50 items posted with the potential of making 1,000 to 2,000 MT per flip. Now you can post 50 items max, and when sales start popping, it is pretty easy to make 50 to 100,000 MT or more, depending on what you're finding. Now to get you there, it's so important that you do the pre-work. You got to learn what cards have demand and what they're selling for in auction. Need to know what's a good deal and what's not a good deal. Also, what's key is with this knowledge, you'll then be able to fairly price these items in auction so that they'll sell. Price it too high, they won't sell. Price it too low, and you're cutting into your profit margin. Now what we like to do is keep a master list of the best cards to flip. You definitely need to do the same. What are your easy flips? And it changes week by week as new content is released. Track it in a notebook or spreadsheet. Yeah, go try hard. What are sapphires, emeralds, and gold selling for right now? Now, to get started on your list, look at price ranges. Kind of like how we did with badges last year. Where do cards start to first appear? How many of them are posted in auction at the moment? How much time is remaining on the auction? Which are the highest value cards? We plan on looking at this more in future videos. Today, we're just talking about process. This should hopefully be enough to get you started on creating your own list. So now you got your MT to work with. Now you got some auction house knowledge. Now you need to target these cards. On early tip-off weekend, it's pretty crazy. Pete, targeting emeralds. Just setting his buy now for whatever the lowest card was priced for and spamming that refresh. Every update, P was finding cards. People were either undercutting whatever the cheapest were up for, or people were too lazy to look up what the actual value of the card was and just throwing them away. Now me, I was sniping emeralds too, but I was setting my buy now a little higher. Yeah, and also filtering by conference. Western Conference definitely has higher value emeralds. Boogie, Clay, Westbrook, Harden, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and was finding a ton of these to flip. Now what filter you're going to use, you need to figure that out. What cards are you going to target? And what filters are you going to use to target those cards? Use a filter that shows too many cards and you're going to miss out on the best deals because you're too busy scrolling to the right. By the time you get to the cards with the end auction times of 3:45 to 4 hours, somebody else has probably already bought those best deals. And if your filter is too narrow, you're definitely missing out on deals too. So experiment with your filter. Filter by color, by position, by conference, division, or team, whatever it takes to get to those best deals first. And like we said, the auction still updates 4 times per hour. Every time it updates, it's putting the newest cards posted up in auction. On PS4, the auction update is at the top of the hour and every 15 minutes after that. And on Xbox One, it updates 5 minutes past the top of the hour and then every 15 minutes after that. Here's a little try-hard tip. Keep a clock near the TV. Yeah, that's what we do. Set the time based on when the auction updates. Yeah, we got our clock synchronized with 2Ks. I swear when it changes from 04 to 05 on Xbox One, the 2K auction house updates. Now, if you're not finding anything, successful sniping also depends on the time of day and day of week. Evening and weekends are obviously best. It's when the most people are on posting items in the auction house. The best day of the week is when new content is released. I made a majority of my MT last season working the auction house on Throwback Thursdays and Flashback Fridays. Yeah, everybody is opening packs, trying to pull those elite cards. And again, people are either just too lazy or just don't care to look up the value of the cards they just pulled. Now, if the auction house is dead, don't press. Don't reach on flips. Best just to play the game, run that lineup, and some gameplay MT. You'll definitely be seeing vids from us this season, trying out new player cards and testing new lineups. Here's a look at the lineup I'm running right now. Budget lineup that I am liking a lot. Absolutely love those dynamic duo boosts. Not getting caught up in the hype and overpaying for overpriced sapphires and spending MT to complete collections. Now, I did do a couple of collections just to find out, just to see how they work. Got some nice cards, but really, save that MT. Wait for 2K to start releasing some better cards. Now, one card I did pay a little more for, but not regretting the purchase, is that Sapphire Josh Smith. An undersized power forward, painful from the free throw line, but wow, crazy athletic finisher, super fun to use her, posters everybody, actually has decent outside scoring. More on Josh Smith in a future vid. So that's it. To recap, takes MT to make MT. Gonna work the auction house, you're gonna need a little bankroll. Next, redefine what a snipe is. Yeah, finding cards posted under value, that's a snipe. Pick up that card, get it posted for a fair price. Take that small profit and definitely run. Little profits will definitely add up to a big profit. Do your pre-work. Do your pre-work. Do not need to know the value of every item in the NBA 2K17 auction house. You just need to know the value of cards that have good value and demand. Next, experiment with filters to target those players. Nothing shows up after the refresh, or you're getting to the cards too late. Definitely want to tweak that filter. Lastly, remember, time of day and day of week definitely makes a difference. Evening and weekends are best. Best day of the week to snipe, to stock up on items when new content is released. Yeah, Throwback Thursdays are great. The auction is dead. Definitely play the game. Run that lineup and share it with us. Always love to hear about lineups you're running at the moment. Threw that question out to you on Twitter and loved all the response. Going to be testing out some of those lineups. Feature them in some future vids. Oh, and here's where you can find us on Twitter. Make sure you give us a follow. You want to talk auction house strategy? Send us a tweet to give you a follow back. Always happy to chat. So that's all we got for you today. Get ready for some future vids this NBA 2K17 season from us. Subscribe so you're checking out those future vids. NBA 2K17 so far, absolutely loving it. So slick. And hey, we're on both consoles this season. Yeah, we picked up a PS4 and Xbox One, so we are ready. Always appreciate likes. That's what keeps us motivated to keep making more YouTube videos for you. Definitely not doing this for the fame and fortune, just like playing the game, and it is fun for us to connect with the community that likes playing the game too. For Party Pete, this is Space. We're out.